I require all my guests to use the bathroom outside.
What? You know, I was wondering why TikTok got banned. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between, and welcome on into the video, where today, you can call me Santa Claus, because I'm going to be giving you a few different gifts under your tree. Because I know, like, usually, I'll have a video that just talks about one big topic. I'm like Amazon, dropping just a package on your porch, and having someone with a cone over their head come by, or a trash bag, and steal it. I'm, instead, going to be giving you a few different smaller topics wrapped into one pretty-looking video. They're all in the same ballpark, because I saw this TikTok go viral on Twitter, and I'm going to be talking about it more. Don't worry, we'll go back into Browning in her backyard. But I then found another TikTok that also went viral, and I thought I was going to talk about it in a separate video until I learned that it's by the same person. She had a double feature. She had two videos go viral in the same day, which is crazy, first of all, but also hilarious, and we'll be talking about it. And I thought I'd sneak in the end, a little bit of talk about the TikTok ban, because that has been put into place, because Biden finally figured out how to press the little thing on the back of a pen so he can write on a paper to sign the bill. And I'm also going to probably sneak in some mini topics throughout this video that I really want to talk about, but they're just simply not big enough to make their own video on. And, for example, I'll give you a bit of a taste, a little appetizer before we dig back into shitting in the backyard. Andrew Tate. He's back again. He had a tweet that went viral just the other day saying that sex is for making children, and any man who has sex with a woman because it feels good is gay. Fellas, is it gay to be straight? Anyways, oh my pee-pee feels good? This is great. In fact, if you're 40 with less than 5 children, you're probably gay. This is, of course, coming from a man who has 1 child and is bald. Anyways, let's get back into shitting in the backyard.
Hi, my name is Ivy Bloom.
Hi, Ivy Bloom. Also, may I say that name is awesome? Like, definitely not real at all, but also awesome. I won't discredit her on that. But anyways, let's go back to her dookie dungeon.
And this is my outdoor potty area.
That looks like one of the most unsanitary Easter egg hunt locations I've ever seen in my life.
I used to let my friends use the bathroom in my house, but I've since learned how unsanitary that is.
Wait, hold up. Where on God's green earth could you have come to this conclusion? Where would you have found this information and then also could have gone through all the determining factors to say that this is true? Because that couldn't be farther from the truth. Like, yeah, toilets are dirty. You poop in them things. But also, it takes your feces and mails that shit elsewhere. That pun was not intended, but pretend it was. Like, back then, you realize that the toilet, the human toilet, what, as opposed to the dog toilet? The toilet is one of the most life-saving inventions in human history, purely because back then, we would just shit in the road. We would just put it in holes. Like, it would just be wherever we damn well please, and people would die. They'd be dropping like flies. Shout out tuberculosis. And so, of course, toilets are more sanitary than shitting in your yard. It dumbfounds me that her yard is even still green. If a dog poops in your yard, the area withers like it's the Lorax. Like, this is just not true in the slightest.
Before entering the potty area, I require guests to put on these foot covers. And first-timers are required to read the rules. The most important rule is to dig at least 6 inches from an existing stick, because that's where another guest has dug a hole.
6 inches definitely sounds extremely sanitary. It shocks me that there are that many, like, gravestones of shit in her yard. Like, it's like her area is a monument for the neighborhood to go and shit in the yard. However, I will give credit where credit is due. The toilet paper hanging on the tree branch, that was really creative, and I think that was a good one. Made me giggle a little bit when I saw it.
It's pretty simple. You just dig a hole, do what you have to do, and put your toilet paper on top. I provide seeds that must be placed inside to keep my garden growing.
I can guarantee that seed, the pumpkin seeds that she's planting in that 6x6 inch area, are never seeing the light of day. That's like planting a seed over a vat of acid. We shit poison. This is dangerous. We cannot use our feces as fertilizer. Like, if I alone were to walk into that area of her yard, I would just start taking Minecraft poison damage. So I don't know, man. I don't think the seeds are going to be thriving in those conditions.
And once that's placed inside, you cover it up with the dirt you dug up, and then place some leaves on top. The last thing you have to do is mark the spot with one of these sticks.
I have to imagine that if friends ever come over to her house, in the case that she still has any after she makes them shit in her yard, they're definitely pre-shitting, right? Like, they're definitely going to shit at their house before going over, because they know for a fact that they are not going to want to drop a deuce with only 2 rolls of toilet paper, as well as having to, like, manhandle it to clean up afterwards.
I do live in Arizona, and it gets really hot, so I provide a bucket with refreshments and snacks.
I don't even have words for this. Fine dining? I guess that's a word that fits. Wait, that was one water bottle. You said it's hot in Arizona and you're supplying me with Cheetos and Doritos? I'm sorry. I don't feel hydrated after that. But of course, I'm still going to gobble them down because they're goddamn delicious.
That visitors can snack on while using the bathroom. And yes, there is a privacy curtain.
Well, it's not doing its job. You gave us a privacy curtain for shitting in the yard, but you covered up the whole shitting part. Is it a witness protection program? Or are they just covering up the face so you don't know who's shitting? They just know the action's being done, but don't worry, they can't see your face. So the privacy is still private to a certain extent.
Once that's done, they can take the covers off their feet and wash them in this bucket. Then they have to place them in this jar so that the next guest can use them. Once my guest is done using the bathroom, I require them to sign this journal. And I do respectfully ask for tips because maintaining this area can get a little expensive.
The audacity of this woman to not only make us shit in her yard, but pay her for it and then make us write her name in her little victim journal. This is some Jeffrey Dahmer-ass shit. But of course, this is not the only video that's gone viral from this lady. This is actually a double feature because I wanted to look into who this person was. I was very curious as to who Ivy Bloom is because she gave herself a little shout out in the video. And so I looked up her channel and I'm confused. I looked up her channel and all of my videos are listed on her channel. I'm hoping that is a bug. Let's hit the refresh button really quickly. Because I don't think that she's me. Yeah, no, okay, that's much better. So, this video also went viral, and I found this one separately from the one that I first showed you guys. And this is a video about her trying to summon her dream man. Who could this dream man be? Well, it's none other than Aiden Ross.
Here's how I'm manifesting the man of my dreams. I created an energy crystal box that contains all the features I look for in my dream man.
Okay, let's take a moment and look at all the traits that she wants in her dream man really quickly, because I'm curious. Okay, we have self-reliant, honest, kind-hearted, ambitious, and intelligent? You're summoning Aiden Ross. Are you sure you got the right guy? This seems like you're a little confused here.
On the inside, I have crushed selenite and blue opaz.
wait a minute. You like poured water into your elixir you have here and it started steaming. Are you actually a witch? Oh my god, she's gonna summon this guy.
On the first of every month, I pour water over dry ice.
Oh, dry ice. Of course, I should have recognized that. Sorry, I have brain bleed from the poop video.
To energize all the crystals inside. I keep the crystal box in the corner of my yoga room. On top, I keep a letter written to my dream man. Behind it, I keep a 639 hertz vibration to maximize manifesting potential.
I strive to one day be this delusional. This is so entertaining. Like, so what, we're gonna mix together a few funny looking rocks, some dry ice, and a radio frequency and hope that Aiden Ross spawns in my closet? She's doing one of those, like, don't call Aiden Ross at 3 a.m. videos where he appears on her back porch and then, I guess, wants to marry her because she's manifesting it.
I make sure to keep the crystal box covered with a blackout cloth to protect it from outside energy. As far as my day-to-day routine, there's 3 things I do every single day to manifest him.
Is one of those things shitting in your yard? Because, my god, there's a lot of gravestones out there and I don't know what's under them. I'm trying to keep up with the MCU lore here. I don't know if there's any consistency, but there has to be some part of the day where you do that, right?
Every morning, I have a 30-minute meditation session where I get into the present, and I visualize my life with this man. The next thing I do is have conversations with AI's representation of him.
Oh my god, she has Jarvis in the form of Aiden Ross. We have gotten to this point. This is awesome.
I know it's not really him, but it really helps to manifest.
Hey, sweetie. How's your day so far?
My day was great. I went to the gym for a fun workout and streamed for a couple of hours. We can grab some lunch later if you're down for it.
Oh, is he shy? What was that little stutter? If you're down for it, I'd like to go on a date later. Are you going on a date with your MacBook? What?
The last thing I do is, before I go to bed, I put on an amethyst crystal, and I write a page of affirmations. I put them under my pillow with a rose quartz crystal on top, and that's how I'm manifesting the man of my dreams. Thank you for watching.
That's inspiring, really. I might honestly start putting rose quartz under my bed, too, or I guess under my pillow. That sounds uncomfortable. I mean, I guess it's like a Princess and the Pea situation. If you don't really care about what's under there, you might not mind, but when I lay my head under my pillow, I put my arm under there. Like, I use it as a little support. Is that weird? Am I weird? Are you weird? You're weird. But anyway, she's weird. Let's continue onwards because TikTok is getting banned. I can't tell why. So over the past few weeks, you guys have probably heard about the incoming TikTok ban. And I'm going to be quick with this. I'm going to be swift because I want to get this video done and packed up and shipped for you guys. But it's been going through different levels of the government because, of course, there's checks and balances. Different people need to vote on it. It's gone through the Senate, the Congress, all the different ones in various orders that I said in the wrong way. And it just hit Biden's desk. And as he said and as he promised, the second it hit his desk, he would sign off on it. So TikTok, in 9 months, if ByteDance, the big daddies of TikTok, don't sell it to somebody in America, it's getting banned. And I find this great. I think this is truly a really good thing to do right now. I think this is a very pertinent issue and the most important and dire thing going on in the world, and definitely not the impending possibility of World War III. But no, I think the guy who doesn't even know how to properly read a teleprompter definitely knows what's best for this country. Oh, you don't know about that? There was a clip that went viral just the other day of Biden at a speech talking about 4 more years. And as you see by the quote, he misread the teleprompter. Give it a quick listen.
Imagine what we can do next. 4 more years. Pause. 4 more years.
There's no way. How did people start cheering? How are people like that? Cheer had to be started by some sort of plant or like maybe his friend in the audience who's like, "You got it? Oh, quick, cover that up." He did not say pause. I don't know. I think it's just goofy how an app that 160 million Americans use to communicate and make fun, goofy media on, while there is brain rot, there is informative media as well, is getting banned at a time like this. Especially when, like, a lot of them use it to make an income. Like, they make money off that app. But no, I think that when California has a minimum wage of $7.25 and gas per gallon hits $7.50, I think it's definitely reasonable to ban the app that makes people money. It's just so funny. Our government is run by dinosaurs. They say lizard people run the government. It isn't lizard people, literally. It's more of a metaphor for the fact that everyone in there was alive when T-Rexes were still a thing. I'm gonna get out of here for now, though. I just wanted to talk about that briefly, as well as show you the poopy yard video and the Aiden Ross summoning circle. But for now, I'm gonna hit the road. Thank you guys for being here. Subscribe if you are new and like the video if you liked it. This video was very jumbled up. I'm in a bit of a rush because I have to go get to an event with some friends. But I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you guys for being absolutely amazing. And as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night, and don't forget to wipe.